Hey guys, this is the last video that I'm going to be making for you guys. This is going to be a very short one. It's based on, or it's domain and range and generic function review. This is something we did way back in August. Seems like forever ago now. But this is only going to be a few minutes long, just to show you, just to go over some of these things again, because this is something that will be covered on the last mastery quiz. All right, so if I have just some generic function drawn here, like something like this, I'm asked to identify the domain and range. Remember, the domain is the possible x values. It's the values going left and right. Range is the possible y values. That's going up and down. And so looking at this particular graph, I have an arrow going on the left side going forever. I've got an arrow over here on the right side going forever. So my y value, or my x value, is going in this direction on the x-axis. It goes forever to the left. It goes forever to the right. And so my domain, if you remember how to write this in this particular notation, it's negative infinity to positive infinity, an interval notation there. And then the range is the possible y values. And so if I take this function and I compress it to the y-axis, notice that the lowest value on here for the y is at 0, and the highest value, well, over here it goes up, there's an arrow going upwards, and so it goes up forever. So my lowest value on here is 0, and it includes 0 because it touches that axis right there. So it includes 0, so I need to put a square bracket there. And then it goes up forever, and so it is all the way up to positive infinity. And this is a very short review on how to do domain and range. Hopefully you guys remember how to do this. If you don't, again, join me for Zoom. And then the last little part here is something like this. Remember, we have g of x here is equal to the negative of f times f of x plus 1 minus 3. And if you remember how to do this, we have this little form right here. Should be an x in there. X minus h plus k. Be a y equals that. Okay. Remember, our a value stretches, compresses, or reflects it. H value goes up, or goes left or right, not up and down. It goes left and right. Jeez. And then K goes up or down. Okay? And so when I look at this function here, I see a negative out front, tells me that I'm going to reflect it. Plus 1 on the inside there tells me that I'm going to go to the left 1. Minus 3 tells me I'm going to go down 3. And so F being where it is over here on the left side, first thing I'm going to do is reflect it. So I'm going to take all those points, I'm going to reflect them over the y-axis. And so it reflects to here. These 2 points here and here are on the y-axis, or on the axis here, the x-axis, so they're going to stay right where they're at. And then this point up here reflects down to here. And it goes on forever in this direction. So there's the reflection. Next, I'm going to take each one of those points that have been reflected and move them left 1 and down 3. Left 1, down 1, 2, 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 3. And so my new function is going to look something like that. And so over here in my new graph for G, it starts here, comes up here, goes across to here, down to here, sketch in my graph. There's what my new graph will look like. That is what G is going to be, because it takes F, it reflects it, moves it left 1, and then down 3. And that is the last problem that I'm going to do in this video. Again, this should be review for you. It's something that we've done before. We did this back in August. If you need more practice with this, again, join me for Zoom, and I'll be happy to come up with some other examples with you or work some of the examples out. I've put some practice worksheets on Classroom for you. And have a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.